Hello, everybody. For those that don't know me, my name is Shah Svetkowski, and I wanted to do a really quick video, just really helping people understand how to create a legacy for their family. I've had quite a few people reach out to me wanting to know how I got started with CashFX and how I really structured and built the foundations to my business. So what I want to do is really help map out for you and really, I guess, break down in what I call normal people's terms on how to really create multiple packs and create that legacy for your family, just like we have. So, first and foremost, I'm not going to go into any background on the company at all. So you should have already watched quite a few videos that would have given you the information you needed to make an educated decision. So what I'm going to do is really break it down even further so you can actually understand how you can create multiple packs and have multiple streams of income and creating that legacy for your family all passively on autopilot. So what I want to do is first I will just share my screen because again, it is all about really breaking things down and keeping it really simple because there isn't really anything hard about this platform at all. So very quickly, let's touch on this spreadsheet. So this spreadsheet here that you can actually see in front of you is all the different packs that you actually can get started with. So if you go over to the left-hand side over here, you know that you can start anywhere from 300 US dollars all the way up to 100K. Now, these packs are designed that whatever entry you come in at, no matter what, CashFX will double your investment over time. Now, really super important that you understand that it is over time. Currently at the moment, we're averaging a 5% return per week on each pack. So if you're looking at a $300 pack, no, it's going to be 5% of that in terms of returns. Now, I want to break it down for you so you really understand it. So for example, let's start with a $1,000 pack because that's generally where a lot of people actually start. So if you start with a $1,000 pack, know that CashFX will double your investment. So not only will they return that $1,000 that you invested, but they'll return an additional $1,000 on top of that, which will make it $2,000. Now, this spreadsheet is really, really super important. So you get to choose where you want to start, but the most important part of this is knowing exactly how many months it's going to take for you to get to those 100K packs, returning anywhere from $3,500 US dollars onwards per week per pack. Now, the beautiful thing about CashFX, they have an upgrade process that you can absolutely utilize and follow all the way through. Now, they keep it really simple. So for example, if you're starting with a $1,000 pack, we already know that CashFX is going to double it to $2,000 over time, right? So think about it this way. It's trading, trading, trading. You're making your withdrawals. You're taking your money out weekly. And let's say, for example, you get up to $1,900 return. So you've got your $1,000 back plus an additional $900. You can actually upgrade your package to a $2,000 pack and only pay the difference because you've already invested $1,000, you've got your $1,000 back, you've got $900. You can actually invest another $1,000 and take it to a $2,000 pack. Now, you'll only be charged the difference from the pack that you currently have to the package that you're going to. So, for example, you've got a $1,000 pack, your next upgrade is $2,000. So your upgrade will cost you $1,000. Now, in terms of what that looks like, when we talk about really getting to that 100K pack, because that's everyone's goal, to be returning anywhere between, the 3,500 to 4,000 US dollars per week, on the far right-hand side, you'll see roughly approximately how many months it's going to take for you to reach that. So if you started at $1,000, you know that it's going to take 14 months for you to reach that $100,000 pack, returning the 3.5 to 4,000 US dollars per week. Now, that's absolutely crazy. It's ridiculous. Knowing that you can invest $1,000 and in 40 months, you're going to have $100,000 without putting any more of your own money into it. Now, guys, what you need to understand is the system is designed for you not to put any more money in. It's about following the upgrading process, allowing CashFX to passively earn for you while you're, putting it aside and being able to upgrade with your profits. Again, not having to put any more of your own money into that. So I really wanted to explain this part because a lot of people get quite confused with it, thinking, they have to continually to put money in to upgrade your packs and stuff, but you absolutely don't. What you want to be doing is taking your profits from the platform and reinvesting your profits, okay? Now, of course, if you start with a $300 pack, it's going to take approximately 51 months to get to that 100K pack. But of course, you can compress time. And now when we talk about compressing time, what I mean by that is, you can start at a higher pack and, you're compressing time. So for example, a $300 pack is 51 months to a 100K pack. But if you start at a $1,000 pack, it's 40 months. You've already taken off 11 months, so nearly a whole year of getting to that next level. So grab a screenshot of this as well. If you add it into one of our Facebook groups, they are in the file section, so just go check them out there. Now, the next part that I want to bring to your attention is what we're talking about in terms of other bonuses that you can get from CashFX. So the biggest part here that I want you to really pay close attention to is the pack price and the fast start value. Now, what CashFX does is that if you refer somebody into the platform, they will reward you with a fast start bonus. So let's say, for example, mum or dad reached out to me and they're just like, Shah, I want a $1,000 pack. So I refer them to the platform with my unique affiliate link. They joined the $1,000 pack. I will personally be rewarded $150 US bonus for that. Now, again, you can do this totally passively and not share it with people and just keep it for yourself, or you can share it with others, with family members, to help them have a passive income coming in as well. But know that you will be rewarded. But one of the main reasons I show you this is because the way that we structured our family pack, which I'm going to map out for you, and I'm going to take you through exactly how we were able to create multiple packs and really set up a legacy for our girls, which to me is super important. So again, when I refer to Fast Start, this is the column number 2 I'm referring to. And again, you'll be able to find this in the Facebook groups that you're in, or just reach out to the person who actually is showing you this video, and they'll be able to get you a copy of it. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to really get into now exactly how we created a family pack and how we've structured it so we can create legacy for our family. So I've got my whiteboard. Everyone knows when Shah gets her whiteboard out, we're talking some serious numbers. So I'm going to just quickly pull that across just so you can all see it. Now, just want to make sure that you can see it all properly. Okay, so you should be able to see that nice and close. Now, I always say to everybody, know exactly what it is that you want to start with, because knowing what your original investment is really going to help you structure what a family pack actually looks like. So, for example, we know that when I first started, my original investment was $2,500 US. Now, we know CashFX doesn't have a $2,500 pack. So what I created was a family pack. And now let's be honest, why have one pack trading at 100K when you can have multiples? And this is the way that we've structured it so you understand. So our very first pack that we opened, now for this instance, I'm just going to call it pack 1, so P1. That there is my husband's account. We opened him up with a $500 account. Then what we did was we opened up pack number 2, which was my pack. We opened it up at $1,000 US. And we also opened up pack number 3 at $1,000, which is actually one in my dad's name. Now, keeping in mind, guys, you can actually open up packs on behalf of family members, but full transparency, you need to ask their permission for it. They need to be 18 and over. They can't be under 18 because you will be asked for ID to make sure that it is a legit person and they are real. In this instance, the way I explain this pack is I spoke to my dad about it and he's just like, yeah, cool, whatever. I'm not interested in it, but sure, use my name. So what I did was I opened a pack for dad under pack 3 and I was pack 2 and my husband was pack 1. Now, by creating this here, what it actually did do was help me recycle my investment. Now, it's really important that when we're talking about money, we want to make our money work harder and smarter and faster for us. So if you can recycle any of your investment, this is how you would structure it. So by me opening my pack under my husband, under pack 1, my pack 1 earned $150 US fast start bonus. And my pack 3 earned 150 fast start bonuses to my actual top pack there. So I've already recycled $300 of my original investment I have back. Okay. So again, it's about recycling and making the most of your investment. Now, a lot of people say to me, you know, what does that actually look like? So picture it this way. So I'm here in Australia, so I have a Commonwealth Bank account. My initial investment was $2,500, which is in my bank. What I did was I actually opened up an online wallet. Here in Australia, we use CoinSpot. Of course, every country is different. So again, reach out to the person who popped you onto this call and they'll be able to help you. So what I did was I transferred from my Commonwealth Bank into my online wallet, my $2,500. Then I dispersed it. This is Shah's wallet, by the way. So this is my wallet. I dispersed my funds into pack 1, pack 2, and pack 3, all from my wallet. So know that when I do any form of withdrawal from the platform, whether I withdraw from pack 1, pack 2, pack 3, any funds actually go into my online wallet. Okay. So even though it might be in my husband's name or my name or, you know, a family member's name, I'm making the money. Okay. So it's really important to actually understand that there. Now, a lot of people also say to me, is there any reason why I did pack 1, pack 2, pack 3 in that order? There is no reason. That's just exactly how it worked it out. So whether it's you, your husband, you know, your mum, your dad, your aunt, your uncle, your child who is 18 and over, it's totally up to you how you actually structure it. But again, understand why have one pack aiming for 100K when you can have multiple packs. Now, let me go into some of the ways that you actually can create the packs. Now, this is really, really exciting when I say this because I like to share what the actual facts and the results of what people are actually getting. So these are actually based on the first quarter. Um, 2021. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can. Okay, cool. So this is what actually happened in the first quarter. So January, February, March this year. So some different packs that you can actually start with. Now, these are the packs that I see very often. We have a 300 at the top, a 500 and 500. Now, with that there, knowing that when you're starting, remember how we're talking about the fast start bonus? The $500 packs are both going to return $75 each. So it's going to give you a return of 150 USD automatically. Okay. The next pack that I see very often, this one is very common, and I think it's because I started with that, so a lot of people do that. And that is the same strategy. Now, again, keeping in mind, this is going to return 300 USD of your original investment straight away. So it's super important because remember, we're talking about the fast start bonus and we're talking about really recycling your investment. If you can recycle it and reuse it anywhere, you really want to do it. Again, making your money work harder and smarter for you. The next pack that we see very commonly is 1,000 at the top, 2,000 and 2,000. Now that one there is going to return 600 US dollars. Again, that's allowing you to recycle some of your original investment. Whether you put it back into a top account, another account, and use it for one of your upgrades, it's totally up to you. And the last pack that I see that is extremely common, this is probably the most common one. It is a 2,000 at the top, a 3,000 and a 3,000. Now that one is going to return 900 US dollars of your original investment. Okay, so I guess understanding this here, the family structure, and really how you can recycle your investments. Doesn't matter which pack you actually start with, you get to choose what works for you. It's really understanding what you're going to get back so you can recycle it and reuse it. Now, the next thing that I want to cover is what these packs actually returned in the first quarter, because, you know, a lot of people say to me, Charlotte, what did it look like? What was the returns? Now, keeping in mind, CashFX trade Monday to Friday, 5 days a week. Now, they are overseas. So for anyone, I'm based in Australia. So for me, it's Tuesday to Saturday because we're a day ahead. But I really want you to understand what kind of return you're actually going to get based on your packs. Because reality is, guys, banks aren't going to do this for you. Actually, I tell a lie, banks do this, but you just don't see any of it, which it blows my mind, you know, knowing that, you know, I've got money sitting in my bank account and I'm not getting anything for it, or, you know, like $20 a quarter, whatever it is. This is going to allow you to really make the most of your money. So if you started with this family pack, for example, the 3, the 5 and the 5, in the first quarter this year, that returned $607.88. Not bad, right? Actually, it's better than not bad. It's a shitload of money for doing nothing. This is passively. This is not sharing it with anybody. This is just allowing the system to double your investment. Okay, that's what that pack returned in your first quarter. Again, your bank isn't going to give you this. So have a think about, you know, what it is that you start with. Now, the next pack is the 500, the 1,000 and 1,000. This one here returned for the first quarter this year, $1,169 US dollars. Now, mind you, this is all USD. So it's all in, so again, convert it to whatever country you're in to work out what your return was. Again, your bank's not going to give you that. If you've currently got $2.5 sitting in your bank account right now, you'd be nuts not to invest it and make money on it. Okay? This sometimes takes people a couple of weeks to earn, like your 9-to-5 job. That's just going into a whole new area, which I'm not going to go into because I can bang on that for hours and hours and hours. The next pack, which was the 1,000, 2,000 and 2,000, again, guys, if you have $5,000 sitting in your bank account, and I know a lot of people do, right? Saving it for a rainy day. Yeah, great, but what are you earning from it? Like, have a think about that. It's crazy. Now, this $5,000 pack here, the family pack, returned $2,338 US in the first quarter. Again, money for doing nothing. This is all passive. Again, not referring it to anybody, not doing anything, just allowing the system to do the work for you. And the last one, which is the 2,000 at the top and the 3,000 underneath it, again, guys, if you have $8,000 sitting in your bank account, I'm telling you now, if you haven't invested it and made your money work harder for you, you're nuts. Because this pack here returned $3,740.80 USD in the first quarter. Again, passive income. I talk about this all the time and really helping people educate themselves on not only making their money work smarter and harder, so in this instance, creating the family pack to recycle your investment, but then again, knowing that if this was the first quarter, guys, some people, like, it blows up. Some people don't even earn that. Do you know what I mean? Like, allowing your money to work harder and smarter for you, this is where the magic happens right here. Let's take it another level, right? So we already know the types of packs you can start with. We know what it returned in the first quarter, and these are facts, guys. It actually physically happened. Okay. Now, obviously, I can only give you the first quarter because we're in April right now. But when we have a new quarter, of course, I'll update it so you can understand that. But let's take it another step forward when we're talking about fast start bonuses and what it actually looks like. Now, going back to the reason why I created the family pack was because I love money. And the more I have of it, the more abundance I have, the more things that I can do. Like, anyone that says money isn't everything, bullshit. It's a lie. I call crap on that. You need money to be able to go do things that you want to do, right? So let's talk about pack one, right? Let's say pack one's trading. It's trading. It's trading. It's got itself up to 100K. We've got pack two and pack three. So now all packs are trading at 100K. Because a lot of people say, you know, what does cap out mean? What does that mean? What happens when Cash-FX double your investment? First and foremost, you get to the you keep upgrading your packs to the 100 until you get to the 100K packs, right? What does it look like when you get to the 100K pack? Now, again, remembering Cash-FX is going to double your investment. So if you're on a 100K pack, in my instance, I've got 3 100K packs. What does that look like when they cap out? So we know that they're going to double my investment. So it's going to be 200, 200, and 200, which gives me a total of $600,000, right? Based on my 3 packs. Now, if they cap out, you've earned 600. Now, what we do have is 20% of your earnings go back into the matrix. It goes back into the platform for you to earn additional money, right? So you minus your 20% on that. So take away the 20% matrix fee. Matrix fee. It leaves you a balance of $480,000. Now, what are you going to do with that $480,000? Now, you've taken it out of the platform, so your packs are all on zero. What are you going to do? My advice would be I would take 300,000, so minus 300,000, and reinvest. 100K pack here, 100K pack here, and of course 100K here. Now, that there leaves me with a total profit of 180,000, right? So I've got 180,000. I also have 300,000 trading again, earning more money, but we also get the fast start bonus in this. So when I take my, my 300K and I purchase new packs here, look what happens here. We get the fast start bonus. So I'm going to get 15,000 here, which is from the first pack, and I'm going to get 15,000 here. Again, that there, add another 30,000 down here. Now, we also get a uni level bonus as well, which is also going to return another $3,000. So putting it all together, it's leaving me with 210K. Actually, it's not, it's 213K profit USD, and I still have 3 packs trading at 100K. Does that make sense? And this is why I always say to people, it doesn't matter where you start. Going back to the different ways you can get started, there's so many different ways that you can. And of course, your aim is to get to the 100K packs. But this is crazy. These numbers are absolutely insane. And I feel like this is the best way that I can actually break it down for you so that you can create that legacy for people. So I hope it all makes sense to you guys. And I've tried to keep it pretty simple. Now, of course, you know, when we talk about creating that legacy, I always say to people, why stop at 1 pack? It's just absolutely crazy. If you have the option to be able to create multiple packs and earn multiple passive incomes, why wouldn't you? So again, going back to the start and really understanding what does your original investment look like? Knowing what that dollar amount is, and then break it down in terms of what the packs actually look like for you. So if you have, you know, $3,000, it may be a 1,000, 1,000, and 1,000. There's no wrong or there's no right, but reality is, what I'd highly recommend that you do is go back to the person who showed you this video so they can help you structure what that family pack looks like. You know, we've been in the platform now for coming up to 6 months. And I mean, I don't just have 3 packs. I use that as an example for people. I actually have 5 packs, but why stop at 1? Like, when you can have multiples and have even more income. And, you know, so each packet, of course, what you can afford. And I always say to people, you know, everything's risky. You know, only put in what you're prepared to lose. That's super important as well. You know, we started with $2,500, and currently to date, we have $75,000 trading in the platform, and none of it is from my own money. It's because I am a business builder. I am an entrepreneur. I've shared it with so many people. But what I have been able to do was all the profits that I've earned from fast start bonuses and stuff, I've been able to put back into the platform and upgrade my packs. You know, so we have $75,000 trading in the platform, and not 1 penny of it is from my own money, because we already took out our original investment. That's put back into my bank account. Now the system, we are just playing with we're playing the game like it is. It's an actual game where you get to upgrade your packs and earn money, and, you know, not have to outlay shitloads of money. So again, reach back to the person who showed you this video, and they will be able to help you map out that family pack. And of course, if you have any questions as well, again, go back to them. I'm sure they'll be more than happy to help and support you. But until then, and if I see you in the group, congratulations on making the decision to get started. But definitely have a look at the family pack strategy. It works. Thanks, guys.